So don't mind me, guys. I'm doing this through my laptop that does tune for my car. So I'm gonna look on my phone and make sure how this is looking. So don't mind me, guys. I'm doing this through my laptop that does tune for my car. Oh, that's a cheap boy. It's a camera for my. So I'm gonna look on my phone and make sure how this is looking. This is crazy. Alright, so I'm ready to do that so I can see. I'm just going through sharing with the owner of this bike the content that I'm going to do right now. I had to change my loadout screen of this. So here we go. Prior to this going on, somebody over tightened this. And once you let that drain out. This is trash. Let the oil, I'm letting the oil drain out over there. Now I'm about to disassemble between the motor and the transmission, pull the motor out. since I don't have nothing up here, I don't have to pull the tank back off. There's no reason for me to pull the tank back off. I can pull the motor out without pulling the tank off. So. Mount, primary. I start putting everything in there. Everything goes in this yellow and black case. So I don't never reuse bolts. The gaskets, seals, anything that where oil is going through, I never reuse any of that. Never. I never reuse any gaskets, any seals. So I'm not taking the starter off. That's all I have this for, but this PC for. I need to take this floorboard off. So I need to come get my bigger impact. Floorboard has to come off. Now you turn it all the way back here, out of my way. Here. I'm a person that don't like gloves. I can't feel with gloves on, so I'm not the kind of person I like going without gloves. I need to get my bolt kit, my bolt box for the motor mounts for over here. And I usually leave all my bolts into a case like this. So motor mount bolts go in here, floorboard bolts go in there. Since I'm not going to put this, no, I am going to put this floorboard back on. But yeah, I'll just keep them in there for right now. So this motor at one point was over oiling, and it was coming through the oil pump, the oil rings through the pistons, and I guess it caused some kind of damage to the oil pump prior to me getting the bike. So now the pump broke loose, and now pieces from the pump were broken, and it went through the system and it clogged the jets up. When it clogged the jets up, there was no oil going to the bottom of the pistons, so the pistons actually seized up, so they literally do not move. I don't know if anybody ever came across that, but they do not. They have no movement to them. Neither one of them. When I say this whole setup is trash. This whole setup is trash. It is done. There's nothing left for it to be saved on. So this is what we're coming across. I'm just looking at different stuff that's going on. You take low level minute spikes. Okay, I'm just looking at the video and what is it reading to me, what it's telling me. So Now we're going to, now I'm going to take apart the front motor mount. And once I do that, the motor is free. So here, put it back in my toolbox, and so that's that. I have an incoming client call. This is what always happens. So this is why I like working better at night. This is why I like working better at night. My phone rings. I can't get work done. I'm constantly getting called. So I usually work better in the middle of the night. I get a lot of stuff more done for me because I'm always getting called, do more work, or something always happens. So I kind of slow down during the beginning of the mornings, the ending of the afternoons, or something like that, because I can work better when I am not being called, or it's not I'm being bothered. It's just I can't work smoothly when you know, it's just no disrespect. It's just I can't function freely when somebody's calling me or anything like that. So I need this bar right there. So when I put it on my stand, I use that to go across the front. So that part. And now I have to take the front motor mount. I mean the crank sensor off. I always got to remember to take this crank sensor off. I've had guys do this and leave the crank sensor in here and try to pull the motor out and break the crank sensor. Like years ago with, you know, they didn't know where the crank sensor was. On twin cams, it's really up top, up front, so you can see it. This one, M8 is at the bottom. So you have to kind of take everything apart. I don't know if you can see that here, but somebody resoldered some wires back together because I guess it's got broke off before. And that's that. So now I'm about to pull the motor, set it to the side, break it down. The client ended up buying a whole new motor off eBay, and now I'm waiting for him to bring me the gaskets and we can reassemble it now at that point. So I'm just waiting for him to bring me the gasket kit so I can reassemble the motor. I'm gonna do a full tear down and rebuild of the motor once we get to that point, and I'll video it and show it to you guys then, go live then, so you guys can see me rebuilding the motor. And there's the motor. Yep. I'll put it on my stand over here so I can break it down and work on it. I use these gym motor stand kits, the whole M8s, and I have one for twin cams and different year twin cams, 2 different years of twin cams. So I have those, one with 6-speed and one without 6-speed. So put this motor on the stand, but yep, that's the motor out. That's what it entails to take a M8 Milwaukee 8. That's what the M8 stands for if you don't know. Milwaukee 8. 8 cylinders, 8 valves, 4 in each head. So that's what the Milwaukee 8 stands for. And I need to tighten these bolts up on here. Do this here. Battery's running low on the PC, on the monitor. So that's where I'm at now. It's putting the motor on the stand. I have to put a fuel line in a tank in a little bit. So I got one of those on another client's bike. That's that. And like I said, the front motor mount, put it back through it just like that. Holds the weight in the motor in the bike, so maybe we'll do it like that. And that's it for this bike. And I will be going live in another probably 30 minutes to 45 minutes on a full teardown of another bike that a friend of mine has gotten into a front end accident on, and we're going to finish teardown. This is going to be a full custom build, frame up. Motor's already built. My good guys up there in Ram. So go through. I always wipe down my tools afterwards. A lot of extra grease. This goes with the parts that I took off the primary and stuff like that. I would take this farther down, but as of right now, it's better for me not to take it all the way down because I don't have the time for it as of right now. So, because I have another project I need to get to right now, so I'll do it a little bit later. All right, that's it.